Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk off the cuff now about, a bit more specifically about agoraphobia and exercising, because I realise that, you know, getting out and exercising if you have agoraphobia is, you know, you may have watched my other videos and be like, oh man, you said, you know, go and do this. I can't go out and do that. I can't get out and do this. I can't even go out and do this kind of shopping. I can't even buy those foods, you know. So I just want to speak off the cuff now. I've got no notes, nothing. I'm going to close my laptop. There, I'm just talking now. So, which is probably good because I find it really hard to talk when reading notes and have it make sense. One of the things I first started trying was walking. You know, I started the walking, and I only did it because I knew I had to test myself. Obviously, a way of getting better with agoraphobia is exposure. You need to expose yourself. Unfortunately, the way to overcome it is to expose yourself to things. Now, that doesn't mean you have to expose yourself in an uncontrolled environment. So, having the environment as controlled as you can to expose yourself. Now, that might be you having a certain person, safe person with you when you first start doing it. What a safe person is, if you don't know what that is, I recommend you try and find someone, or just a friend or something, somebody who understands what you're going through, somebody who's not going to judge you for what you're going through, somebody who's going to understand if you say, I've got to go right now, that you can go right now. And just having somebody there with you that can help you control the situation, that's willing to let you leave the situation, will help you want to stay in the situation. It'll make you feel more comfortable into exposing yourself to whatever that may be. And in this case, going for a walk. Now, you don't have to go for crazy walks. Like, just go out to your front door. You know, even if you have a backyard, walk in your backyard. Even if it's small, just walk around. That's a great way to start. That's a great way to start. In terms of resistance training, though, or any kind of aerobic training, you can do that at home. You can do that in your backyard. You can do that in your living room. There's tons of free videos on YouTube of beginners to advanced on doing these kinds of exercises and helping you to get healthy, and which will help you to get healthy enough to be able to get you outside. So have a safe person with you, or take something with you that's safe. It might be your meds, it might be like taking a bottle of water or your teddy bear, I don't know, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. You take it with you, walk out the front of your house, and just see that mailbox over there. I'm going to walk to that mailbox. It might be 10 meters away. Just walk to it. If you can't do it, turn around, come back. Tomorrow I'm going to try again, or later on I'm going to try again. You know, and then you might walk a little bit further the next day. And as soon as you know it, you're walking around a bit of, you know, halfway around your block. Not halfway around your block, you've just gone around the corner of your street. Now you're down a bit further. You've gone a bit further now. And you're freaking out when you're doing this, but then you come back home and you're like, man, I went further than I did. Then there might be another day, the next day, where you go only halfway again. You're like, oh, I'm only halfway. Just keep in mind there's 2 steps forward, 1 step back when recovering from any kind of mental disorder. Any kind of challenge or debilitating thing that you have in your life. There's going to be days when it feels like you're going backwards. But just remember, there's 2 step forwards, 1 step back. 2 step forwards, 1 step back. It's okay to take a step backwards from time to time, or more often than not, because you're going to be consistent and you're going to take steps to keep moving forward. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you walk around a bit further and a bit further and a bit further and a bit further. Before you know it, you'll be walking around a whole block. Because this slow exposure is what's going to help you to start to get better. If it's in the safe, controlled environment where you can do this. If this isn't too much of an issue for you, you know, try and find the closest park and just go there for a walk. It's beautiful to find if you have a nice park near you, if you're not lucky enough to live near a park, you know, just walk around the block, find a friend that'll go with you, or find a safe place, find a nice oval if you want to do sports to do this with, and just make sure you keep a record of what you're doing and time yourself, because it's another great way of seeing any progress you might make. You know, like walking further or whatever you might be doing. Yeah, I just wanted to make this as like a little add-on for people with agoraphobia, because specifically, obviously, that's what I had. And, you know, that analogy I gave you about walking around the block, that's exactly what I did. I wanted to add this on as another video because I wanted to encourage, you know, my my brothers and sisters who have agoraphobia or anxiety, you know, and are debilitated by it, because, you know, you really need that encouragement. I know it might be daunting hearing somebody talk about it, you know, so flippantly, like, oh, you can go and do this and go and do that, but you've just got to sit in taking those small steps to making progress, you know, and you can do it. You can do it. Just keep at it. Keep trying. Don't give up, you know. And like I said, there might be days when you feel real crap about yourself, and then there might be another day where you feel awesome, and then, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And remember, consistency is the key here. Just try and be as consistent as you can. You'll see results doing this, and you'll feel better about yourself, and you'll see changes. And it'll help you grow into, you know, that best version of yourself that everybody keeps talking about. And you can have this. You know, it's all there for you. It's all here for you. Just take it. Just take it. Take it. But take it slowly. And realize there's no quick fix to this. And the only way to get through this, you know, well, obviously the quickest way is to go straight through it. I hope that this has encouraged and helped you in some way. Seriously, be kind to yourself and love one another.